right now as we speak, the ILT20 development program has kicked in. There's a tournament of 6 teams with domestic players, 84 of them, playing against each other for those 11 potential seats to be filled up. Or is it 11 or 13 potential seats to be filled up for the ILT20 coming up in the coming year? And to talk more about it and in detail is the champion of the first ILT20 season, Sanchit Sharma, plays for the UAE national side. This young lad has grown up through the ranks of the domestic season, the domestic cricket in the UAE, also played the age group cricket here, and now finally has made it big in not just the UAE side, but the title-winning Gulf Giants. Sanchit, welcome to Talk 100.3.
Thank you so much, Neil. It's really nice and proud for me to come over here. Always used to listen to you guys while driving, and now opportunity for me to come over here and share my experience.
Mic ke pehle, he was saying Neil bhai, Neil bhai, Neil bhai. The moment he goes on the mic, the bhai goes to the side, and it's like, oh, thank you so much, Neil. Sanchit?
I know, he thought he came in here, he was going to record a rap album, and now you're going shy. But, I mean, for just 22 years, you've got a great career. We saw you play for the Gulf Giants last season in the ILT20. You must be looking forward to this season. Is going to be even bigger when you look at some of the names they're going to be playing cricket here in January.
Yeah, first of all, a big thanks to ECB and ILT20 for organizing such a big tournament for us. Playing amongst the best players in the world and competing with them, and also winning the tournament. It was a really nice feeling. And yeah, this season, I think so it's going to be even better with lots more players coming in, especially the local talent.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying, especially the ILT20 development program. That's really helpful for the players that didn't get a chance to showcase themselves and get a chance and prove their worth this year.
The best part about the ILT20 is that 4 players from UAE have to be drafted in each side of the ILT20. So technically that means that, 4 players each into 6 sides means 24 UAE-based players get an opportunity to be a part of the mix. 11 have been retained from the previous edition, which means there are 13 more seats up for grabs, and the development tournament that's underway right now as we speak. Today is a break day, but 6 teams, 84 players fighting for those 13 spots. Sanchit, you've been in this mix. How is this tournament coming around?
I think so. Very lucky for the players this season with the ILT20 development program, because we didn't have this the previous year. So it's very lucky, and I would thank ECB and all the players. They've been requesting for such opportunities, and now they have it in front of them. And there are so many names that they're trying their best. We are already halfway through the tournament, and we've got some great performances from so many teams and individuals. So I think so it's really nice for individuals and players to showcase their talent and get high. Yeah.
What is it like when you're there in camp and you're at training sessions with these players like Chris Lynn, Carlos Braithwaite, Chris Jordan? They've all played. You've seen them hit 6s in the IPL. What do you pick up on their training and how they approach the game?
I always grew up watching them, and finally to share the same dressing room for not just a couple of weeks, it was around 40 days with them. It was such a big experience, lots of learning for me as well. And was really nervous when I was going to join the camp, but then once I got settled in, it was really nice. They treated me as their own, and it was really nice for me, for personal experience. And then going on to winning the cup from there was also a really nice experience.
I mean, how good is that? You scheduled, signed up to play for the Gulf Giants. You win the first ever ILT20 here, and I guess that's the plus side. The downside is you had to play with the Australian Chris Lynn and see him without a shirt on the whole time.
Yes, I would see that. As soon as he's done with his batting, he comes back to the dressing room, or even during training, as soon as he's done with the training, comes off.
Shirts off.
With the shirts off. That's
typical Australians.
See, the idea is if you have it, you got to flaunt it
while you got it.
Simple as that. I've seen Faf du Plessis do it every single time during his training sessions. If you got those abs, and what is the reason that you make those abs? I'm sure that your trainers would tell you that, hey, core stability, core strength, all of that is important. But it's more important when you go to the beach and you're removing the shirt, those abs have to come out. Sanchit, how many hours do you train?
Okay, I'm not going to answer to that the way you've asked it, but yeah, the training hours have been really up this year, especially. We had training today morning as well. We wake up around 5 in the morning and then come all the way to Dubai. People travel from Sharjah, some from Ajman, and then we have to come all the way to Dubai, train for a couple of hours, and then it's really hard training, and then we rest for a while, and then we train again. And most of us have got matches, the ILT20 Development Tournament, the matches. So it's been really hard the last 1 week. I think so. It's all for the betterment of us. We can obviously one day take off our shirts and get to the
there you go.
They ask him, well, what did you pick up? Did you pick up on how to on the back foot smash sixes? Did you pick up how to reverse swing the older ball? No, you picked up from the legends on how to alpha male. Who was the most alpha male in the dressing room with these guys? Who was peacocking the most?
There were a few. I could easily name a few. Carlos Brathwaite was one of them. Big man, strong man.
West Indians, yeah.
Exactly. And then Chris Jordan as well. And obviously you said Chris Leonard.
Well, we're looking forward to this. Obviously, the ILT20 is going to be massive. January 18, it starts here in Dubai. But tomorrow is the start of the World Cup. We're asking everyone, Final Four, who do you think are going to be the teams that make it to the semi-finals?
Personally, obviously, I would like to, first of all, favorites India playing at the backyard. The support they're gonna have from the families. They would treat each and every single fan as a family member, and I think so. India are right at the top. England has a good chance again. Title defense. They have a really strong squad. Obviously, Jofra Archer is missing out, but then Chris Wokes with Mark Wood, and they're a really strong team. I could see a typical South African coming in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The way they defeated Australia back last week, coming up from 2-0 to winning the series 3-2, that was really good comeback. So you never know, because most of the players, they do play IPL.
True.
They're really accustomed, and they know the conditions really well. I think so it won't be really hard for them to surprise a few teams, and obviously the Australians.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Australia can't make it, there's nothing more enjoyable than watching South Africa choke in the semi-final.
Well, we see, you know what, funnily, South African stats from 1992 World Cup, they've played 8 World Cups so far, and 4 semi-final appearances for them. 4 semi-final appearances. They haven't gone every alternate year. Every alternate edition of the World Cup, they've reached the semi-final. This is that edition where potentially they could. 2015 they were in the semi-finals. 2019 they couldn't. So 2023 by the stats they could. Now, while we talk about the world of cricket that's going on, again, you spoke about India playing in their backyard. Here, cricket is in our backyard. We play literally 12 months in a year. And all of these youngsters that you've seen, and some of the senior players also who are part of the development tournament of the ILT20, some of them have played exceeding amount of cricket year after year without getting noticed, or probably they were noticed but they couldn't really perform or deliver. I think this is a fabulous platform, the ILT20, the development tournament. I've been watching Khalid Shah bat. Incredible performer behind the wickets, in front of the wickets. He's incredible. That 80 odd that he scored, blistering, absolute blistering. Did you see some of these young lads or some of the upcoming lads that potentially could make it into the ILT20 squads?
Exactly, just how I said it earlier. We're lucky that we got picked in the last season, but this season with the ILT20 development program coming in, like you said, that there are so many unnoticed talents that that have a chance this year. Well, they are doing their best. Like you mentioned, Khalid Shah, he's been doing really well. First game he didn't do well.
I know that. Come on, go ahead, boast on.
I would like to say Usman Khan. Yeah,
Usman is brilliant.
He's too good. The experience that he has, scored hundreds every single league in PSL, Bangladesh Premier League, and I don't think so it's going to be a surprise if he does the same in ILT20.
Yeah, I'm so sure he'll probably be one of those top picks and an early picks in the ILT20.
And there are a few youngsters as well, to name Nilansh Keswani, who's been training really hard here and there. Aditya Shetty as well. And we could name so many, but then there are so many guys who have a really good chance and they've been doing really well. And yeah, let's hope they do really well. And we are lucky for them as well, for the Scots to coming in and seeing each and every game. So even if one game here and there. If it goes by, we have 5 games, each and every player, 5
True.
games to perform and show themselves. It just takes one game for you, but then, yeah, it's a good opportunity for everyone.
Well, Sanjit, congratulations on all of your success. You're living Neil and I's dream. 22 years old, playing cricket. You're in front of massive stadiums with the best players. Do you pinch yourself sometimes? That's a yes. But that's not to take anything away from all of the hard work and all the sacrifice that you have to make. So, yeah, we're really impressed with you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
No, I've seen him and his sister, for all these years. These guys, they train. Sanchit's sister, Khushi, plays for the UAE national team as well. So it's a family of cricketers. I'm sure there is competition within the house. They go out and train together. And it is just so overwhelming to actually see, two lads, two kids of the same family going out and representing the country. Sanchit, congratulations, and looking forward to a lot more from you. Expectations will always be high.